Hi everyone, welcome to the studio. It's Martin from Meyer Street Records. Welcome to my recording space. Now, it's been a while since I've made these videos, so I kind of want to address that and say welcome back if you've subscribed already, and welcome if you are new, and I appreciate I've hit 1,000 subscribers, so I want to try and make a lot more content and show you what I get up to in the studio here, in between obviously working, life, etc. So hopefully you can bear with me and enjoy the content I provide for you. Now, in today's video, I'll show you. I want to talk about what I refer to as an old friend now. It's the Rode NT1 microphone, a condenser mic, mostly used on vocal. That's what I initially bought it for. It's a fantastic microphone, and the reason why I want to talk about it is because I read it in my mag, which I read a lot, Sound on Sound magazine, from March 2023, and they were talking about the 5th generation of this mic. Now, I bought the initial one probably back in 2002, 3, maybe earlier, I can't really recall, but I've had it 20 odd years now, and it's still in the studio today. I've got 2 of them of the same sort of era, the first generations, and it's over here in the corner, and I use it loads, and so in my opinion, this microphone warrants to be legendary at this stage, modern legendary possibly, and I know legendary gets used a lot and it's thrown around a lot in marketing to make people think it's good, but I think this microphone stood the test of time and they're still creating new versions of it. So in today's video, I wanted to just give you an insight to hear the Rode NT1 and compare it to a Neumann U87ai microphone. Similar looking mics, very similar specs as well. I'm not going to throw down all the specs in front of you. At this point, I could easily just wow you with my knowledge, which I just read off the specs from the manufacturer anyway. So instead, you can go and check them out as well, find out what frequencies are boosted or not boosted, etc., polar patterns and stuff like that. But all I wanted to do was record 2 dry vocals through each microphone separately, and then you can hear the difference and you can tell me whether you think the Rode NT1 is worth the same in value to you with your ears as the U87ai by Neumann, massive microphone company, and see if it's worth the price tag difference, because let me tell you, these microphones are worth or for sale at very different prices, which you can check out as well. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I'm going to do to record. So this is the U87ai microphone by Neumann, which I'm going to use for this recording. I'm going to have a pop shield in front of the microphone, and I'm also going to have the pop cover over the microphone as well, just to give it a usual recording style that I would usually have for this mic. I will also have the NT1 the same with the pop shield and with the cover eventually put on it as well when I record. These mics are going to go through the Neve 1073 DPX mic pre. I'm going to set the levels to try and hit around -3 dB, so at least we have an even playing field on the gain stage. And from experience, both of these microphones have quite a good output for microphones, and obviously they have the phantom power being capacitor mics to boost their signal. But we're going to go equally through that, and then that's eventually going to go into our DAW, which is Pro Tools. No compression going in, no EQ whatsoever. You're going to hear them completely dry, flat. Not always the right way to go. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, but for the test, I'm going to do it this way to make life a bit more even, shall we say, for the comparison. All right, so I've set up the channels. I've got both microphones going into the preamp, then into Pro Tools, and let's have a listen. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for this day to end. 'Cause our life was just beginning. I didn't want that feeling to ever end. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for this day to end. 'Cause our life was just beginning. Didn't want that feeling to ever end. So here are the waveforms in Pro Tools, obviously nicely labelled up to Vox Record U87 and Vox Record NT1. So have a look. As you can see, as I've mentioned, one of them is 5 dB nearly boosted to sit with the U87, and you can see that's the NT1. But here's the sounds. Here's first of all the U87. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for this day to end. 'Cause our life was just beginning. I didn't want that feeling to ever end. And here's the NT1. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I'm not waiting for this day to end. 'Cause our life was just beginning. Didn't want that feeling to ever end. So to end the video, I thought I'd just quickly pay homage to my Rode NT1. I absolutely love this microphone. Massive fan, always will be. And I think at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you spend on your microphone. It is about what goes into it at the end of the day. Also how you process the sound. It's just as important. Look, you could have the clearest sounding microphone ever, whack it into a pop record or a rock record and distort the hell out of it and just have fun with it. You would never know that that microphone was that amazing to start with. So it's worth keeping that in mind when you spend the money on your next purchase on a microphone. But anyway, I hope this microphone, I hope this video has given you a bit of an insight to the comparison of these mics, and it's helped you out a little bit as well. So until next time, please smash that like button, stay tuned, keep well, keep making great music, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.